Hello Escambia County teachers, and welcome to another Byte of Tech with your student data team. Whether you're a veteran teacher or brand new, we want to help you build your confidence within Focus. That's why today we'll be looking at additional assignment options in the gradebook and how you can assign to individual students or groups. We'll start with assigning to individual students. So once you're inside of Focus and looking at an assignment, you can select the Options button. From here, you'll notice the option to assign to individual students only. Once you select that checkbox, you'll have another option. You can use the drop-down to select a student or search for the student. Once done, select Save, and once you return to your gradebook, you'll notice that for students that weren't assigned, it'll be gray and you can't enter a grade for that assignment. However, for those students you did assign, go ahead and enter those grades when ready. Before moving on to option number 2, I want to review some of your gradebook settings with you. In your gradebook, when you go to Settings, look for the optional columns under your View Options tab. Select Gradebook Group. Now, while this isn't required, it's helpful so that when you're in your gradebook, you can see who's assigned a group, who still needs to be assigned a group, and quickly make those changes. If you want to use this option, you're going to have to make sure that gradebook groups are set up. So when you're in your gradebook settings, go to the Groups tab. If groups are already set up, you'll see them here. If not, go ahead and enter in the names of your groups to get started. Don't forget, if you'd like to have the ability to assign to student groups, you're going to need to set up groups for each of your sections. Now that you know which gradebook settings to select, let's go ahead and look at assigning to student groups. For this assignment, I want to assign it to student groups. So I'm going to look at the options just like before and click Assign to Individual Students Only. You'll notice this time I have a new icon. When I click that, I can view my student groups and select who I want to assign this Inequalities Review assignment to. I'm going to make my selections and then click Add. Don't forget to save once you've selected your assigned groups. When you return to your student gradebook, you'll notice that just like when we are assigning to individual students, for students not assigned, it'll be grayed out and it functions the exact same way. Something to be mindful of though, when you're assigning to groups, if you change a student group, they're not automatically added or removed. You're going to have to make sure to go back into the settings and make those changes for it to apply. Thanks for joining me today as we learn more about gradebook assignment options.